So, firstly, before I start with this, got a bit sunburned, that's why I'm red. Anyway, update's a bit delayed. It was supposed to be out by Sunday for me, what is 3 days ago. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm making updates every Friday now because I wanted them to be consistent and not like every so often. It's still weekly, but every Friday specifically, there'll be an update and hopefully by a specific time. Also, big features coming soon. So, let's get into the update. So on the game now, it's version 1.1.8. Here's the new character I added. You can choose from him. Yeah, and he's gonna be 1000 cash. So he is gonna be a tank, as you can see by the icon. And when you tap on that, it says gain supercharged per damage taken. So basically, when he takes damage, his super is gonna go up. But of course, you can get your super normally still. And as you can see, I made a full art and not just a square, because for all the other characters I'm also going to do this, but it was intended for them to be like a square at the start, and now I wanted to make them different shapes, so I'll make this for everyone. I added that. A lot of major bugs are fixed, like the lobby bug, the super bug when you're in game, and just major bugs I was able to fix, basically all of them. So now if we go in a game with Gilbert, the new character, you can see that he has 3000 HP. Because he's a tank, he's gonna have a lot of HP points, and his main attack is just to shoot out a melee attack. So this is the first melee attack I've added, and basically what the melee attack's gonna do is just allow Gilbert to not only be like the range counterparts and actually have a shorter range in them, because it would make a lot of sense for the tank. And he has also pierce, or like his projectile can go through other enemies, so if you attack, you see you can kill all of them at once. Because his attack, when you shoot it, it doesn't go away when it hits an enemy or anything, it just stops eventually. So now if we take the tactical ability, once we tap it, it creates a small area around Gilbert that does damage and slows enemies. That's just a little area control. It's a small area around him, but it does quite a bit. And I didn't want to make him a controller exactly, so I just made it more damage orientated. Then we have the super. As you can see, once we charge the super from taking damage and dealing damage, it has a 2 above it. And the 2 basically means you can use the ability twice. And I'm going to add that for the future abilities and some things that have 2 uses. But basically what this does is it propels yourself towards the angle you're facing. So you see this whole crowd of enemies. You can tap it once. You can go that way, and then you can actually go through the enemies. Now if I get another super, you can go like that. And basically what his whole thing is about is he can go through enemies and kind of rush right through big crowds, or gap the distance between multiple enemies. So this paired with the tactical is actually quite strong, because them basically being by you in the first place is just bad for them. So being close to Gilbert is the best situation you want to be in. You want the enemies to be close to you all the time. And one thing, his main attack has some knockback, so when I hit someone, they go back a little bit. And this is a small knockback, but it just kind of rounds out his melee capabilities and things and makes the attacks feel more impactful. And I don't know if you noticed, but the map changed. So before it was a desert with some just black borders around it, and that was the vision. For some reason, I don't know why I wanted to be a desert, but I changed my mind now. So now it's more a grassy map with the spawners and things, and then there's a big wall that's covering the whole perimeter, keeping everyone inside. And it's a simple change, but it makes it look way more clean and makes a little bit more sense, because outside here is the dark areas what spawn trees, so that is just the outer map, and you're in the inner map with all the zombies and things enclosed, and you have to fight them off. So makes some lore a little bit more sensical. But that was all update for today, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Next update's coming this Friday, so stay tuned and see you guys next time. Bye bye.